Hello and welcome to Aviation News. And coming up this week, South African is set to make a comeback, Qantas plans to bring back the A380, and Aer Lingus launches a new UK subsidiary. With the COVID-19 pandemic hitting hard on the industry, there has been many speculation as to the fate of the famous Airbus A380. However, there is still hope, with Qantas announcing plans to return 5 of its 12 A380s to service by mid-2022. The double-decker widebody is set to be initially deployed to London Heathrow and Los Angeles, with a technical stop in Darwin for the London sector. Currently, Emirates and China Southern are the only airlines operating the A380 at the moment, with the Chinese carrier planning to retire its 5-strong fleet. After a colossal wait of almost 12 months, South African Airways is set to return to the skies on September the 23rd this year. The initial services are planned between Johannesburg and Cape Town, with several other African cities following shortly after. The airline will reopen for bookings on its website on September the 6th. With the carrier emerging from business rescue in April, things were all ready for a quick return. With the new AOC granted to the carrier, the airline has already made plans for a revised fleet. This includes 3 Airbus A319-100s, 2 A320-200s, 1 A330-300 and, remarkably, 2 A340-600s. The latter is currently operated by only 5 airlines, these being Lufthansa, Asman Air, plus Ultralineas Aéreas, Azerbaijan Airlines and now SAA. British Airways subsidiary Comair is also planning a return next month. Lufthansa has announced the return of its famous Oktoberfest flights to celebrate the famous beer festival in Munich. With the festival itself cancelled for the second consecutive year, the crew on all flights to Munich will dress in traditional Bavarian attire with names I cannot possibly pronounce. There will also be traditional Bavarian food on offer in the lounges at Munich Airport. London Gatwick Airport has revealed plans to continue its second runway project, which was paused due to the ongoing crisis. The plan requires the airport to reposition the centre line of its second runway and also parallel taxiway by 12 metres to comply with international aircraft separation regulations. Gatwick plans to open the runway by the end of this decade. The north runway is currently used as a taxiway. The West Sussex facility is the world's largest single runway airport in the world, handling 46 million passengers in 2019. Aer Lingus has launched a new UK-based subsidiary to operate transatlantic flights from Manchester. The newly established airline has received its first aircraft, an Airbus A330-300 from Aer Lingus. The widebody, which is 11 years old, is registered GEILA and will operate on the inaugural service to New York JFK from Manchester. The aircraft was previously registered EIELA and last flew in February from JFK to Dublin. The airline plans to take delivery of an A321LR EILRH later this year. The aircraft will be re-registered as GEILH and will operate the Manchester to Boston service. That is the end of Aviation News. Thank you for tuning in and have a great day.